Hey there, friends and neighbors, it's your old pal Slap How Hook Jackson saying, you ain't living, not even a smidgen, if you ain't surf fishing. Well, let me tell you, on my YouTube channel, as most of you know, I put out a little video. It's the Robert Moses Mermaid. It's a video I did in 2012, and the honest truth is, I was cruising Robert Moses Beach. I was looking for some action. It was early in the morning, a little foggy, when all of a sudden I noticed at the waterline there was something there. Well, I grabbed my camera, I jumped out of the truck, and I started to take pictures. Now, what you're going to see in the video are the actual pictures. There's no photoshopping of those pictures. There's no alteration of the pictures. It's exactly what I took on that morning. And I've had some viewers tell me it's either a seal or a surfer, but it's not, I assure you. But if you can correctly identify what is in the video, you will be the proud winner of a guppy lure. That's right, a pencil popper. And they catch fish. Let me tell you, folks, they do. They catch fish. Now, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. It's so easy, just hit the subscribe button. If you don't have a channel, you can make one up. You don't need any videos of yourself. You don't need any pictures of yourself. You simply make a channel and you subscribe to me. It's that easy. Now, I was able to fish about 3 times since my last show. I checked out Jones Inlet. I also checked out the North Shore. Now, there was nothing at Jones Inlet, but I think I was a little early there, you know. Anyhow, I did connect over at Leeds Pond, and I'm going to show you a little footage of that. But before I do, let me talk to you about trivia. Now, I host a trivia night at the Canterbury's Oyster Bar and Grill in Oyster Bay. We have a good time. It's really easy. We ask you a trivia question, and we play some music. And as the music plays, you write your answer down on the answer card. Now, I come around, I collect all your answers, and then we score your points. Remember this, the music is many times a hint as to what the answer is. So just check out the trailer. All righty. Got my first bass this morning. Took me about, I don't know, maybe about 20 minutes or so. He's not a big boy, but he certainly was a lot of fun. All right, let's see how many more of his brothers or sisters are out there. All right, so this is the second fish out of the 3 I caught. They were all between 18 and 20 inches. It's a lot of fun. You throw a worm out there, you stand in the sun, you wait for a bite. Always hold the rod. You won't miss as many bites, and you won't gut hook as many fish either. Much better to hold a rod. Now, take a look at this osprey. He's been watching, or she's been watching my every move, especially when I bring in a little schoolie. But anyhow, she's keeping me on the straight and narrow. You really can't see her. So I pulled out some footage I took back in, 2014. It was in July, but you could really see these birds of prey now. Oh, really, that's something. Anyhow, they're keeping an eye on me while I'm doing some bass fishing over here. Alrighty, you can see this little schoolie there took my worm. Well, it's hard to see, but you can still see it's in his mouth. Let me see if I can get a little closer there for you. And hey, he's a beautiful little specimen. Let's get him back in the water and see what else is out there. All right. Well, I can't tell you how surprised I was to bring in such a magnificent fish. I mean, look at the size of this thing, huh? I thought I'd be catching 18, 19-inch schoolies. But this guy really surprised me. I mean, look at him. He's magnificent. All right, let's get him back in. Hey, you know, I was so surprised when I hooked into that big bass. The way that fish was pulling out line, I started to check my drag. I thought something was wrong. Remember, I've been catching 18, 19, maybe 20-inch bass. That's it. So when this monster took my worm and ran with it, hey, I didn't know what was going on. I still replay the action in my mind. Oh, man, I had a good time that day. Well, anyhow, in early spring, I usually hang out on the North Shore. Little Neck Bay, Manhasset Bay, and all the way east to maybe Crab Meadow, Sunken Meadow. The more early it is in the season, the more western sound I like to fish. Anyhow, on May 1st, which is right around the corner, I'm going to start looking for bluefish in the inlets. Oh man, you know, when those fish come in, they're hungry, they're chasing bait, and I certainly like to get in on the action. I'll use bucktails or diamond jigs. So I'll wish all my friends out there tight lines. Remember, practice catch and release as often as you can. Hey, by the way, I'll be playing at Dell's Bar and Grill on May 12th at 8 p.m. Well, just take a look at the trailer here.
Waves will come a-crashing, I'll be on the beach and casting on the high hook. When no one else is catching, I'm the only one with action on the high hook. Where the land meets the sea, that's where I'll be. Anywhere there's surf, that's my home turf.